If a soldier like this existed, with that armor but without shield or AI, how would one kill him? Big bullet, trap of some kind, explosive device, fire. Basically a beefed up version of anything that would normally kill a human. With a gun. Even on easy mode, Master Chief gets dropped easy with his shields down by attacked friendlies, shooting 7.62. It's not even many shots. If you kill too many Marines in CE and they go hostile, they can kill you in like a short burst. With a gun. Beat me to it. Master Chief dies in the video games if you pleb up, so what kind of question is this? That's a gameplay balance. Lore-wise, that shielded armor can eat 50 cal and not even dent. It's insanely strong and robust. The same thing with elite armor too. The problem with Halo is the same problem with a lot of anime. That is, power level scaling is all over the fucking place. Lore-wise, a single Spartan 2 can take down an entire army, not just from how big and strong they are with the armor, but especially from how fast they can move and how good their reflexes are. They could punch a vehicle speeding towards them from out of nowhere without even knowing they did it, while gunning everyone around down. But obviously something like that would raffle stomp virtually everything they come into contact with, so they gotta either be scaled down somehow or have another enemy that's just ludicrous. Since the Spartans are basically biological terminators with all sorts of augments and surgeries done since childhood, in real life they'd have actual aimbots and wall hacks with their AI assistant on top of everything else while skittering around like a rabid chihuahua on every opioid at once. Which may sound great on paper, but could make a boring game since there's basically no challenge at all unless you purposely handicap yourself. He's kinda like Doom Guy, where he single-handedly terrorized and genocided hell for eons with his bare hands while becoming an immortal god but can die to lava in-game. This is also the same universe where Plain Jane 762 FMJ is still standard issue, and open seat technicals replaced shit like IFVs with drone warfare is practically non-existent, to name just a few goofy things. As someone who has played Halo, I can tell you that the main thing that kills him is a lack of common sense. I always charge 4th into 2 hunters because I think I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. A missile. He almost gets killed by one even with Cortana and a shield in the Fall of Reach. It was only thanks to anime bullshit that he didn't get splattered. Missile barrage or a tactical nuclear device. Magnet crane. Drop a PGM or 10 on his head. In the books, he deflected a missile away from outright killing him, but the effort nearly killed him. Plus, there's the fact that the missile was only deflected via a backhand slap, so that also exploded. High explosives will kill him. Tossing infantry at the man just leads to their death. In the books, he deflected a missile away from outright killing him. How? Slapped it so the explosive warhead exploded to the side instead of directly against him. Read the Fall of Reach, holy fuck. Genetically augmented, power-armored bitch slap. Cortana did the math for him, so he just moved when she said so. The Covenant don't even use missiles. Want to explain again why a missile was even coming at him? Testing the new Mjolnir version versus an army commander that rigged the test to kill him out of professional jealousy. Live fire exercise at a UNSC proving ground. Technically, they weren't supposed to be firing missiles at him either, but someone wanted to make damn sure they were getting their money's worth out of the project. It's a test of integration of Mjolnir and advanced AI, i.e. Cortana. Niggas can still shoot missiles at niggas. They are more effective than the plasma. They just don't, because it's older and logistically it's easier to use plasma. The brutes have their own missiles too. Shoot them in the joints. BXR. One AT mine would fucking melt Master Chief. Blend into local populace. Find out what transport he's on. Kill and replace / recruit mechanic. Place IED. Wait until they're out in the boonies and blow said IED. Fucking JoJo'd his ass. You need to stop him moving. The armor isn't that tough, but a Spartan 2 is sanic fast in combat, difficult to pin, because armor, and good at using cover/concealment, which makes them very difficult to hit. Large amounts of high explosives can make up for that if applied judiciously to the area. Shoot them in the joints. BXR. Mjolnir Mark V is the best version of the armor aesthetically. It perfectly captures what Mjolnir is supposed to be. Cutting-edge power armor that's sleek and futuristic looking, yet built like a fucking tank. Honestly, anything beats the eye cancer that is 343's design. That stuff actually hurts to look at. Agreed, Mark V will always be the best looking armor in the game. Ankle-deep water. Any vaguely modern guided anti-tank munition. He's not fast enough to dodge it and not armored enough to shrug it off. And before, nuh-uh, he totally could. Okay then, cruise missile. What we know, armor is a titanium ceramic alloy. Chief is not invincible and, according to the books, has been injured via return fire on several occasions. Mechanism. The real question here is how could you get a clear shot at Chief? He's a master of small unit tactics, has the firepower and the mass to make some small assaults fail, and has superior reflexes and agility even in his Mjolnir. Another Anon suggested a trap, and I concur. You just have to be ready for him, and him not ready for you. At the end of the day, he's a walking tank, but still a man. The armor. For additional reference, titanium ceramic was made to counter the increased firepower being found in the outer colonies in the form of our beloved 762 real fucking NATO. However, if we use the knowledge of how our modern ceramic and steel plates work, we actually see that yes, while it would make more durable and absorbent of incoming fire, it's not invulnerable, and will fail after sufficient fire. We also have to take into account that the armor only covers a percentage of Chief's body. We is still prone to frag and shrapnel. Bouncing Bettys, claymores, mortars, and heavier pre-sighted artillery. Even if the armor could withstand that, his body glove is tough. It's meant for environmental regulation, blunt force, and small calibers, acting like a Kevlar vest would. In short, take your pick how you get 'em. Just make sure you get 'em and are prepared to lose a few people. M6D pistol to the head, 1 round, or EMP his ass and hit him with a shotty. Source? Many hours in Blood Gulch.